kids. Get ready to lose your
Excuse me, this is a closed panel.
The talking time is over. Is this in your face? Is this in your face? Is it bothering you? Deal with it! Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special announcement to make. Who has 2 guns and has a video game coming out next year? This guy! Deadpool is now here, so Comic-Con has officially begun.
Boom! That just happened. Hola, me llamo Precia Diabrenta. No, just kidding. And, well, here you go. The one you've all been waiting for. Deadpool and Domino versus Joker and Harley Quinn. Now, where do we begin? First, let's fix the camera. Sorry. Where do we begin? This look at, you know, this is going to be a very special look at, and this will probably be a long look at. Not too long, but I want to say, you know, that this is probably going to be my most anticipated and favorite beatdown of them all. Because it's going to be long and funny. But with all seriousness, you can already tell who I'm rooting for, wearing the big red proud. So, yeah. I do like all 4 of these characters. I'm a huge fan of them all. You know, the only reason I'm not wearing a Joker shirt underneath this is because I don't have a Joker shirt. But, you know, yeah, I really do. Now, this fight could go either way. It could go one way or the other. And since all 3 of these, only 3 of the opponents have a huge fan base, I'm going to assume who will win the fight and not the votes. That is the thing we're doing here. I do not determine who will win the votes. That's up to y'all to decide. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started with, since I am wearing the big colors proud, I might as well start with the Merc with the Mouth and the Kick-Ass Assassin. So, sorry folks if I coughed. So, where do we begin? Well, you all know Deadpool. Who doesn't know about Deadpool? He was diagnosed with cancer, was a master martial artist, seasoned assassin, and a raging sex machine. Wait, what? No, that can't be right. Wrong script. But anyway, so yes, Deadpool is the Merc with the Mouth. He is the guy who will, if you happen to be on his hit list, he will take you out. He is the greatest anti-hero ever. Boom. Mic drop. So, yes, we already know about him. But let's go ahead and get to Domino, because there's not much people know about her. Domino, of course, is not just an assassin. She is a mutant. She has been teamed up with Deadpool a couple of times, but she's mainly been affiliated with the Brotherhood and the X-Men. Her mutant power allows her subconscious telekinesis. Now, what does subconscious telekinesis mean? Meaning she can give herself good luck in unwinnable and impossible situations. But this only happens when she is stressed, or if she is in a stressful position. Now, she is sort of similar to the character of Jinx from Teen Titans. Not that other Teen Titans. That never happened. That's not happening. Where she is able to move stuff or out of the way, or she can actually, you know, use it to enhance her luck, her reflexes, her marksmanship, and many more. You know, and mainly she uses it for her luck. She does not give her opponents bad luck, but let's say if a falling piece of debris was coming down on top of her, instead of someone normally, you would stand there and you would try to move. But she would be able to actually move before it hit her, like in a millisecond. And, of course, she is an Olympic swimmer. She's won several gold medals. She is, of course, a master markswoman, able to hit her target from any position. In one instance, in X-Men Evolution, there in the future, when she was with the other mutants and Professor X, she was able to use a mutant's ability to use their bones as weapons and projectiles. She was able to throw the bone at a giant sentinel that bounced off of the wall, off several targets, and hit the sentinel and took it down. That's an impressive feat. So yes, she is very deadly, and, you know, Domino is not someone you ever want to underestimate, and she is very serious when it comes to the job. Now then, let's go ahead and get to their competition. The Clown Prince of Chaos and the lovely, psychotic, acrobatic Jester herself. I know I mixed up the names, but hey, they've both been called that. So let's go ahead and start with the Joker. Now, immediately when everybody heard about this fight, everybody underestimated the Joker. You know, everybody said he's an idiot, you know, he's stupid, you know, Deadpool could kill him easily, yeah. Well, here's something not a lot of people know. The Joker is anything but predictable. He is literally an example of unpredictability. He is one of the most strategic villains in the DC universe. Him and Harley Quinn. The Joker has been able to not only figure out who Batman is, but beat him, learn how to beat him, and has actually gone toe-to-toe with other heroes, like mainly Superman and Lex Luthor. He is trained in some fighting styles, but he prefers to, you know, combine them with unpredictability. He likes to combine brawling with fighting styles. His fighting style is too complicated to explain, like the guy himself. And he is proficient with many machine guns, but he does prefer knives, mainly because they're a lot faster, and he prefers, you know, hand-to-hand combat over straight guns. He does, however, carry weapons of his own customization, like the classic acid-squirting flower, the hand buzzer, the classic gun with a boxing glove. He carries many weapons, and of course he has a knife embedded in his shoe, so just in case he can add a little bit more velocity to it. Now, like I said, the Joker is unpredictable, so I get the feeling that, and also another weapon we're going to give him is his famous crowbar, which he can wield with deadly accuracy. This is the same crowbar he used to kill Jason Todd, the second Robin, who later became Red Hood. So, yes, I would say the Joker is by far the most unpredictable, strategic DC villain ever. This is a guy who, you know, just will not let you figure him out. He is literally unpredictable. Now, let's go ahead and get to Harley Quinn. Now, Harley Quinn, a lot of people have also... Now, she's been the one everybody's been rooting for. Now, for those of you who don't know a lot about Harley Quinn, I'll explain. Harley Quinn, of course, we all know she was a psychiatrist at Arkham, and she was intrigued and in love with the Joker. She later became Harley Quinn. Now, note, I am not using the Harley Quinn in this beatdown. I am using the looks of her, but I'm not using any of her feats from the Arkham series because she has no really big feats. I am using the comic book Harley Quinn, the original, not the New 52 one. We're going with the original. So yes, the Harley Quinn, of course, is very deadly. If you think this chick does not know fighting styles and is not capable of fighting on her own, you're dead wrong. She is, of course, proficient in many different fighting styles, has in metahuman agility. She is literally Nightwing's equal when it comes to agility. I'm not kidding. She, of course, has superhuman strength. She has somewhat good stamina, not too good. She is immune to toxins and poisons thanks to her best friend, Poison Ivy. And, you know, she is very strategic. Like, literally, she knows how to come up with strategies and pick a person apart. Like that. And, of course, she is an expert psychologist. You know, she knows how to use the human mind. So, yes. Harley Quinn, of course, is someone, you know, you don't want to mess with, period. I mean, And of course, her standard weapon that she will use in this beatdown is, of course, her blunt bat, not her hammer. Although I prefer the hammer, but let's go ahead. Of course, she is proficient. Like with Joker, she knows how to use many different tools, like guns. She carries her own assortment of Joker cards and Jack-in-the-Boxes. She knows how to use very many tools, depending. Now, she has done some incredible feats herself. She has equaled Nightwing in agility and somewhat hand-to-hand combat. She's been able to avoid Batman on several occasions. She's been able to go toe-to-toe with anybody, has formed up in a team up with Poison Ivy and Catwoman, and overall, she's very, very deadly. Trust me, the last thing you want to do is underestimate this chick. So, yes, honestly, now let's get to the question. Who do I think would win? This is a good question. Now, even though it's obvious, look what I'm wearing, even though I'm rooting for Deadpool and Domino, I don't even know who I think will win. That depends. But for the sake of argument, I'm positively going to say, and I've been proved wrong before, but I'm going to say Deadpool and Domino. Why? Well, let's think about this. This is a battle of the assassins versus the intelligence. Now, Domino does have intelligence, and she's the only one out of the three of them who are sane. She knows how to get serious, you know, and like I said, you know, she could use her subconscious telekinesis to her advantage, because, well, I assume in this beatdown that they are going to know about each other, but they're not going to know what they can do. So let's just assume that. So, like I said, and Deadpool, of course, is more skilled and has more experience in martial arts and weaponry than his competition. And like I said, you know, Deadpool is more unpredictable than the Joker and Harley Quinn put together. This is the guy who was able to outsmart Taskmaster, and is so unpredictable, he can't even figure out what the hell he's doing. You know, so like I said, even the Joker would have a hard time, you know, getting a lock on him and understanding him, and that's what the Joker does. He gets in your head, and he messes with your mind. He loves to see you at your weakest and take advantage of you. He's done this to Batman and Superman on so many occasions, and he's even done this to others. You know, but I don't even think that this will help him out, because you see, Deadpool is more unpredictable, and he likes, you know, to... So yeah, like I said, you know, Deadpool is more unpredictable. Actually, come to think about it, Domino is more skilled than Harley Quinn. That's not a bad thing. That's not saying Harley Quinn is weak. She's certainly good, you know, but Domino is on another level. And like I said, add her ability of being a mutant and add her subconscious telekinesis, it's kind of, you know, a win-win. But like I said, I think that Deadpool and Domino will confidently take this win. You know, I think the fight will pretty much start out the way you think it's going to start out. You know, there's going to be a lot of jokes, there's going to be a lot of good action. This is mainly going to be a battle of comedy and talking, and that's good. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, like I said, I really have been wrong before. But just in case, you know, I will say that Joker and Harley Quinn will give Deadpool and Domino a good fight. You know, because don't underestimate these two, and especially don't underestimate the fan base, because that's what this fight is about. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. So until then, guys, this is Richard Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you.
Surprise, Cable, old buddy! Quick shot of some awesome bazookas? No, not Cable's man bazookas! Hola! Me llamo Petina de la Muerta. There's no easy way to say this. I'm together. Rich Corinthian leather. Excuse, por favor. Ow, 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 ow. Damn! Achamos? Please don't wreck a bomb in my house. Please don't talk about it. Please don't tell a lie. Please don't make a lie. Please don't never do it.
rise to the lead. Meet the Cure. Okay, it's not the Cure, but more like a top 4. This is about what it is. Hi, Tom.